I wanted to talk about the Council of Light today. With the Council of Light, they are an intergalactic council. What does that mean? That means that they're from different galaxies. The Council of Light contains ascended masters, angels, archangels, spirit guides, teams or groups. They are one gigantic group of these intergalactic beings. Today, I wrote down a bunch of questions and I channeled through some answers from the Council of Light. So I want to share those with you. I asked the Council of Light, what will you have me share with my followers today? The answer was oneness. Let's talk a little bit about that. Right now, for years and years, we've been living in a system or society that is about duality. What does that mean? It means we've had the light and the absence of light, which we see as dark. We've had money or wealth and the absence of that, which is the lack or the struggle. We've had health and illness or the lack of health. When we move into oneness, what happens is it's as though the two sides join and become one. What that means is that most of the time we're going to choose the positive aspect because the oneness contains the benefit and the lack. So when the Council of Light are helping with oneness, essentially what that means from your perspective as a unique human and a unique soul is that you're going to take your wisdom and connect it to the wisdom of your source, your soul, your higher self, your team. So oneness is really each individual becoming one in all dimensions with who they really are. I hope that makes sense. So then I asked, what about oneness? What am I supposed to help them with? Their answer was, it's a state of being that you've been pining or striving for. Know that I'm putting this into my own words when the Council of Light comes through and brings wisdom through. So those are really my words and just a translation. A lot of people have been looking for more love, more lightness, more ease, more peace, more joy, more freedom, more abundance, more health. So the oneness is this state of being where you can have all of those things. So I asked the Council of Light next, how do I get there? They said to release what is heavy. We'd like to put all the heaviness down. And it feels like a burden. So the things that feel like a burden to you, anything that feels heavy, anything that feels like it's a chore, essentially, you're meant to start putting those things down. Could be friends, food, drink, habits, patterns, thoughts, beliefs, relationships, careers. You could be separating yourself from a lot of things. Essentially, I see you as someone who is trying to fly and you have those cement blocks connecting you that's holding you down. It's time to start cutting those strings to the things that are holding you down, and know that when you do things that are beneficial for you, for your nourishment, you are going to benefit everyone. Even if the people who you may be leaving behind don't realize it at the moment that it happens. So next I asked the Council of Light, how do they start? Council of Light answered, they come to us, the Council of Light, and they said, you, Sherri, you work with the entire council and your own unique council. It's time for me to introduce my followers to their own unique Council of Light, to teach you how to interact with your own council, to teach you how to call upon your council, to teach you why to call upon your council, to guide them into using the rays of light. There are 10 different rays of light that you can use that the Council of Light, I'll say, projects to up-level your life, your energy, your health, your money, your relationships, whatever it is that you're trying to move towards, the lightness, the freedom, the joy, the health, the money. Those are the things that the Council of Light is going to help you with. So what they said is one day at a time, which will end up progressing to light speed. So what that means, if you start taking one step at a time, when you move into oneness, it's almost as though you have a different relationship with time and space. What that means is you start manifesting things really, really quickly. So you might think of needing $100 and $100 might show up in your bank account tomorrow for a reason you're not even sure of. So things start happening really, really quickly. Whereas when we're in this 3D world and we're in this duality of the fear and the love and the bad and the good, things can be very slow. It's as though we know that the world is physical and we have to do it one day at a time with 24 hours in every day and 7 days in a week. And we're conditioned to expect things to happen at a certain rate. Moving into oneness totally shifts that, which I think is pretty cool if you're ready for that. Then I asked the Council of Light, why is it important? Why would they want to do this? Why would you want to call upon your Council of Light and move into oneness? What's the benefit? Council of Light answered, they have been working towards this for lifetimes. If they are ready, they will be led by soul to connect with the Council of Light through myself or some other guide to do this kind of work. Then I asked, how will they know they're ready? Council of Light responded, they will know. They will feel a pull. Then I asked Council of Light, what suggestions or guidance can I give them as they begin this process? Council of Light gave me 4 different things. 1, start before you're ready. So you're likely ready right now, even though you might not be ready for the kind of change that the outcome will provide. Next, get out of your head and drop into your heart center. Lead with your heart. Put yourself first. I know that feels selfish to a lot of people, but in oneness, your soul is here to work with your goals, your path, your purpose. You have to put yourself first. That's what oneness is all about, knowing that you and Source are one and that you're putting that relationship and yourself first. It says that your soul came here to experience life, not for you to alter the lives of others. I thought that was really interesting. And the 4th thing was to be as present as possible. Meditate. Connect with us, meaning the Council of Light. Connect with your higher self. Ground. I find a lot of people are living up here and they're not actually receiving the things they want because they're not in their body. So you have to ground to the planet and get back into your body, which does mean feeling pain or fear or worry or anxiety or some of those other things that may be present in your body. You have to feel those in order to move through them. The other thing they said was stay in your body. So that's what I got from the Council of Light. I wanted to share that with you because I wanted you to understand why I've decided to move into the forefront and work directly with the Council of Light. Each person has their own unique council based on what you need, who you are at soul level, what frequency or vibration you're currently at. So as you up-level your energy, you actually will change your Council of Light. I was going to say manipulate, but that's not the right word. And some of your council members may fall away and you may gain new ones. That also happens with spirit guides. I had a point in my life when I up-leveled. That was when I was in Andorra a couple years ago. And I lost one guide that was a lower vibrational guide because I'd kind of outgrown them. And then I got Mother Mary in as a guide. So that process of up-leveling happens because when you change, things around you change and your support system changes. So let me know if you have any questions about working with your council, how to call them in. I have a couple of different offers for you if this is lighting you up and you're like, me, I want this, I need this, my life needs to transform, my health, my money needs to transform, my relationships, me. That's you. Then you can work with me in a one-off session that's 90 minutes. And that will include, not contain, that will include 1 week of support after the call. For just a couple extra $100, you could work with me for 2 calls a month and have the whole month of support. Or you could choose to work with me for a longer term. In that process, I will be creating a group program so that you can work with me in a group setting rather than one-to-one. Let me know if that's interesting. I can drop some links. We can have a conversation and see what you actually need and what you're ready for and what that end goal is for you so we know where you are and where you're going. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Namaste.